Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Hylian Herald. In this web series, I do a deep dive into everything Zelda. I do news, predictions, theory on all Zelda games, from Breath of the Wild 2 to even Link's Awakening. And when we're talking about Link's Awakening, this episode is going to be about, is Link's Awakening Remake too short for a $60 price tag? I know that was a big topic when this game was first revealed, so in this video I'm going to do a deep dive, see if it really is worth $60. Not much more to say, then here we go! Before I really get into it, I did want to show off one little pickup from that I got in the mail this week, and that's this bad boy right here. If you're not familiar with it, this is the keychain that was given out at E3 this year. And I know I shouldn't have, but I went on eBay and picked one of these bad boys up. Wasn't too bad, it was only 20 bucks, and considering amiibos, on eBay sometimes go for a lot more, I think 20 bucks is not that bad. And I can't wait to compare it to the amiibo that comes in when the game's released on September 20th. I'll have Link hang out right here for this video. So when the first trailer came out back in the Direct in February for Link's Awakening, the first thing people said was, the art style is iffy. Well, I think it's great, but that was the first thing. But the next thing people said was, isn't this kind of a smaller, short game? And Nintendo, there's no way they could charge $60 full retail for this game. I mean, it's only 5 hours long. How could Nintendo possibly charge that? And then you go on YouTube and you see these speedruns, and people are beating Link's Awakening in under 5 hours, which is insane to me. Because if you go to the website, How Long to Beat, and I'll show you right here, it's obviously a 15-hour long game. And that's a pretty good story for a single-player game. I know sometimes games, single-player stories, could be 20, 30, 40 hours. I know Fire Emblem is like an 80-hour game, but a 15-hour single-player game is not too bad. I mean, you could beat any game if you're speedrunning it in like a really short amount of time. But if you actually enjoy the game, if you're new to the game, trying to do all the side missions, this and that and the other thing, 15 hours is not that bad. Another example of this is Breath of the Wild, one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my favorite game of all time, but just an awesome game. You could see speedruns of this game where people just leave the Great Plateau, go straight to Ganon, beat the game in 2 hours. But if you look at How Long to Beat again, typical main story is about 50 hours, and if you want a completion rate, it's about 90 hours. But if you've looked at me personally or other people spend hundreds and hundreds of hours in this world. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, this is only a game that'll only take you 15 hours to beat, because honestly, if you really want to enjoy the game, like find all the secrets, and if it's new to you, any game can take any amount of time. So it's not fair to say, oh, a short game should only be charged a certain price. Nintendo should only charge $40 because it's a shorter game. It's just not fair. Another example of this is God of War. And I know it's not a Nintendo game, but it does have a few Zelda similarities, so I'm going to compare it here. Like a typical playthrough is 20 hours according to How Long to Beat, but I know personally I spent 30 hours in this game and didn't get anywhere near completion. So that's just another example of just because a game's supposed to take so long doesn't mean you're only going to be playing it for that amount of time. I've been looking forward to a new 2D top-down Zelda for so long, and even if the full story is only 15 hours and I beat the game in that amount of time, I'm sure I'm going to continue to play this game for years to come, trying to fall into all the secrets that I haven't found yet, maybe look at some guides online to find the stuff that's just impossible to find. So I'm definitely going to be spending at least 20, 30, 40, 50 hours in this game, and for 60 bucks, getting 50 hours of enjoyment is pretty cool. I mean, even if you only spend 15 hours in the game, you play through it once and you're done, I think $60 is pretty fair. There's other games out that come out for full price that are crappy, poor games that are 10 hours long. At least with this game, you're going to get some quality. It's going to get some Zelda in you. It's going to give you that awesome fix of 2D top-down Zelda that we haven't had since the 3DS. Link Between Worlds, which was such a great game. And another thing, this game is such high quality. I love the art style. I love the love and care that the developers have really put into it. So I think we're in for an amazing treat with the remake of Link's Awakening, and I cannot wait to pick it up on September 20th. guys, this was just a quick video that I just wanted to express my feelings, saying that just because a game's a little short, it's not about the length of the game, it's about the quality of the game. And $60, it is a lot of money, but if you're getting 10, 15 hours out of it, is it really that much money? You go to the movies, buy popcorn, that could be $30, and that's 2 hours that you can never play again. So, that's just all I have to say. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that a 15-hour-long single-player game is too short for a full $60 price tag? Let me know what you think right down here in the comment section. Guys, this has been the Hylian Herald, episode number 2. I'm planning on making a bunch of Breath of the Wild 2 prediction videos coming up really soon. So if you're into anything Zelda, game predictions, definitely hit that sub button or hit that like button so next time I go live with content, you get it right away. Guys, I'm Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.